The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet
Everybody's
in here.
thinking.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Yeah.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, one, it's now against the rules, and two, I'm wondering if the killer actually meant to kill Hiyoko.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
True.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Though I do want to note that rule was made after Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed, so that's another reason why I think that Hiyoko might not have been a primary target.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
I think somebody would have to make him shut up forever. Oh, he's actually going to be quiet.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Yeah, exactly like I pointed out earlier. I bet you're going to point out how
About the lion
abnormal.
that got killed second.
Yeah.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Yes.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows,
Yeah,
right?
and I pointed that out earlier, that it was different. But Hiyoko was
Hiyoko's
suspended
body
by
was suspended
tape.
by common household duct tape.
Yeah.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
But then why do the imitation murder at all if you can't follow it?
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Yeah. The killer wanted to do imitation murder, they would have gone all the way. Even if they couldn't find arrows, they would have done something to stick to her body and pin her.
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Yeah.
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Oh, I'm totally right.
What?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
No.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music
Well,
venue?
Sonia can tell us that, but I get the feeling I have to say it for her. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Must be very inconvenient to have 4 hamsters living inside your scarf. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? That's the key to all this. I need to find that out, no matter the cost. I only say that because, like, wouldn't you get dirty keeping hamsters in your scarf? Oh, whatever. Guessing I need the motel ring key. I'm gonna guess somebody's gonna try and claim that she was
Why
kidnapped.
did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
That's where you'd be wrong, Mikami.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Nope.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe.
She went of her own free will.
Yep.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Sonia has the answer to
Hiyoko
that.
locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, no?
That's not the only reason.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
It's actually a smart thought, but no.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
I don't like this line of logic that the killer wouldn't have made it seem like Hiyoko was carrying it herself. I mean, a smart killer would have hidden it that deep in her kimono. But at the same time, assuming her kimono doesn't have pockets, it would be difficult to do that if they tried to do it after they strung her up with the tape.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
But here's the thing, the killer's trying to not get caught, so whatever, forget it.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Oh my god, Akane, please. Why?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're wrong.
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Okay. Let's battle. Rebuttal showdown. What do I need? Sonya's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Okay, I win.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
God, there goes the game freezing again.
She was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Yes.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. There should be no doubt about that. True. Yeah, you got me on that one. I was wrong.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
There we go.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yes.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really
I really hope
struggling
my
with wearing
recording
her kimono.
software isn't messing up right now. I get the
I
feeling that's why the
believe
game
that was
keeps
one of
locking
the
up. My
reasons she
computer
locked
is
herself in her
overloaded.
room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Yep, and led her right to her death.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my
Whoa.
clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
No.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Kazuichi, can you choke on your hat, please?
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Exactly.
Though that may not apply to Sonya, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
She was just trying to help.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Yeah, especially since Hiyoko gave off the air that she wasn't going to go.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Oh boy.
Gunjan, please stop! For his sake!
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Right now, or over the course of the game?
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yeah, I agree with that.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Yeah, she probably didn't expect anybody to be there, so she just walked in without checking.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yeah. You're in the Mafia family, so you should know all about that, right,
It
Rinika?
probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
That's the case.
Killed Hiyoko.
Where's the sharp object that she used to kill her with? That's my question.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at
But
first.
why kill Ibuki, though? That's what doesn't make any sense to me.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
What?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Kill's been from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Nagito, you want to help us?
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yes.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
What?
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
We determined that already, Nagito.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
Didn't we already confirm that she didn't?
But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Nagito.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
That's true.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
Wait.
You know, we already finished
That's
talking
true,
about that
but
a
he
while
actually
ago.
said something useful.
Really?
Yes.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can
But
be.
no, he actually said something smart. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very
Hajime's
strange.
got it.
This is strange? Well, what's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why weren't there any footprints on the stepladder? Because the stepladder was completely clean except for the one side that had blood on it. Remember?
I can prove it with this.
Oh, that's right. I have to recover my health from
If Ibuki
battling
used the
Akane.
stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Nope.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains
Well,
at all.
except on the left-hand side, but not where they should be. I get what you're trying to say.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen
Well,
ultimate!
to be fair, you gave us the details, so what are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this, that's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Yeah, I did.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did
But
climb.
everything contradicts that.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yes.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only
And
one who
Chiaki
saw
told
that
us
video.
what that trick was earlier, so just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. I'm about to do another logic dive. Please don't.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Thanks.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best. But, oh well.
I see you guys doubt me.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. Hanging video. I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Is it the curtain? Black curtain backdrop, huh? It's on video alone. I don't know if that's really the curtain suspicious or not.
Damn it!
Okay, cool. I did mention that the stepladder in the video was clean.
Here!
Oh.
That's right, I
just
remember
mentioned
now.
the blood on
There
the
was definitely
stepladder,
something
but I
strange about that
completely
video.
forgot that the stepladder in the video had no blood.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
Why do they keep saying dirty? Just say bloody.
there was a blood stain, right on the
Or
left
does
side of the
saying
stepladder.
bloody make it mature rated? Because the whole reason why the
However,
blood is pink is to
that
keep the
contradicts
rating
the
of the
video
game
I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That's completely true.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Right.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Yep.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
The dim candlelight would have made it impossible for me to tell that there were two stepladders
But
involved.
where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
What are you two talking
Getting
about?
antsy, Mikan? The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime, is that thing the place where the killer did something? We're doing a logic dive again. No, Hangman's Gambit, okay. What do I have to spell out? Hint? What's the difference? Figure out. I have no idea. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? Okay, so that was correct. Oh, filming location. I got it. Whoa. I need an I. L. I need an M. This is not an M. M. board clear. Oh, I didn't actually combine them. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, there's so much on the screen. I need another L. Taking so much damage. Oh god. I need this. Oh boy. Get me out of this game. This minigame. It's going so bad. Decided to throw everything at me. Okay, I need this. Location. TI. Oh. Yeah. Got it. Oh boy, I got so much damage during that. Wow. That one's really unforgivable.
Right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
To show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Logic dive, okay. Here we go again. Doesn't help that the logic dive starts you out with less health than you actually had before going into it. I noticed that because I was at full health at one point, and it dropped me into this below full health on the heart thing. Whoa. Okay, first question. What part of the surveillance camera unit did they tamper with? The monitor, the camera, or both? Both? If it's not both, then it's just the camera. Okay, cool, great. Okay, yeah, it was just the camera. Okay, cool. They did tamper with the monitor, but it's not relevant right now. Because remember, the monitor at the music venue was smashed to pieces. That's what I was thinking of, that's why I said both. So, my logic wasn't wrong, it's just wrong for what they're asking, though. Okay, yeah, I could tell that I was going to fall, but, I thought if I just kept holding right, it would go through, but nope. Okay, here we go. Next question. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The music venue camera? I think. Okay, yeah. Right, because they would have needed the music venue camera to even show us footage from the hospital. So, yeah. Okay, wow, I only have 3 minutes to complete this. I swear to God, I just fell through the floor. What? Was there a hole that I didn't see? What was that? Oh, there was a hole that I didn't see. Okay. Cool. Last question. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera? They took it with them. Because they couldn't mess with the signal. They're not Kazuichi. Okay, there we go. Cool.
It's all coming together.
I should still be able to get an A out of this trial, I think.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, and it was actually from somewhere else.
Right.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
Right.
But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
True.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed it to pieces. And the killer did to the remaining monitor was they destroyed it.
I see!
Painting over it was one of the answers.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
True. We were in full traumatized
And the moment
mode.
Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces
Okay, I was
as
about
well.
to ask, did they destroy it? Because I don't remember seeing it.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
That just shows you're the ultimate mechanic. Means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Are we doing another logic dive? Please no. It's Gambit, okay. Conference room. Okay. Are you serious? Taking damage right off the bat? Are you serious right now, game? I do need this at some point, but not right now. Go. Whoa. Destroy this. Confront. This. Oh god. Need another R. Come on, game. Need an E now. I need an N. Okay, there's the N. Where's the matching one? Hunt for this R. Whoa. Oh god. Room. I need 2 O's. Come on. Oh god. Room. Need another O. Here we go, we're done.
I got it!
I have no idea why that's so tricky now.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
I agree with that.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Made the conference room look like the music venue. The killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Okay, we're just doing another non-stop debate. I prefer these to the others. I like the other mini games. I like that they're trying to mix it up, but sometimes they're just unforgiving. Talking about the music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
No, it's not that.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming
Akane,
locations.
give it a rest.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Oh, says you. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? Okay, so...
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Nope, it's the other way around. Okay, cool. I knew it, so the killer tried to make the conference, but that isn't proof. We'll be able to...
Damn it!
I have the right bullet. That was the wrong statement to shoot.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue...
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference?
There we go.
That must be it.
Ooh, down below half health. That Hangman's Gambit
What the killer
really did a
was
number on me.
make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like mine.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid! That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Also wood planks.
the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the
Okay,
two.
so can you stop harping on it?
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
Are you talking about the
Probably.
candle? Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be the candle, right?
I can prove it with this.
You're gaining some of my influence, Gage.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty
It is
strange.
strange.
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Very true.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepy?
Why?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
To make it feel creepy. I don't know why, but that just made me laugh.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
You couldn't see the candle, so it makes sense.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect.
Yeah.
With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Yeah.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up. so I didn't find anything when I went there.
This killer's smart.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
Right.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
Also, the signal wouldn't have reached that far.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
What?
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Is that a quote from something? I feel I've heard Bayside Cop say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Right. Video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see!
This has nothing to do with Kyoko, so those are
The
wrong.
person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
But doesn't Ibuki have colored highlights at the ends of her hair? Wouldn't we have been able to see them, even with the hemp bag on?
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. And no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set up the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
That is a little bit weird.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yeah, I figured it out. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. The killer is none other than Mikanzu Miki.
You're the only one! Miko, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't try
Like
acting
I said,
now.
aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh?
And to think about it, right after we found out from Mahiru's case that she was friends with them.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
No, I don't think it's
a
impossible.
chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her
Oh my
first.
god. Wow.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Yep,
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
yep.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an
And
alibi.
mine is solid, while Mikan's is extra flimsy.
It's just a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Yeah, this is why I suspected Mikan, because we went our separate ways after this. And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's definitely if you relax in the lobby instead. That's why she told me to go to the lobby. Oh.
At that time, you said you were going to be on call.
She did that so that we
You actually went to the
see
conference
the
room.
video going on and that we'd be set up. Wow.
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
That also explains why the hospital gowns disappeared. Akane mentioned that to us earlier.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue.
Sorry, my phone vibrated. My mom's been trying to call me. My phone hasn't rung. Has it? I haven't gotten anything. I'll deal with that afterwards.
It showed that to me.
She's gonna start crying or something.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Yeah, especially you.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second.
Oh, I want to hear you defend yourself.
What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
You're a nurse. You could kill someone with medicine if you wanted to.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Yeah, exactly, like Nagito said.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Tell us what.
Just
what
like
you
Akane
think
said,
then.
it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the
She was
killer?
at the hospital. She's a nurse. She tampered with the crime scene by putting the heater on to mess up the time of death. It wasn't included in the Monokuma file because Monokuma liked being a trickster. Because obviously he would have known the actual time of death because he has the cameras everywhere, but he was just playing along.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
An insult.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
One moment. Well, now I'm really not in the mood to show Mikan any mercy, because I just found out something that made me upset. It's not relevant right now. We're just going to continue with the video like nothing happened. Okay, anyway, continue.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
Uh-huh.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with myself.
Why is tournament for social punching bags highlighted? It probably would make sense if I'd gotten all the hope fragments from her, I guess.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone.
It's not
I'm
impossible.
Serious. Very serious.
You could inject somebody with too much morphine and kill them. You're the ultimate nurse. It's not impossible.
What do you say, Hajime?
No, we're not letting
Do you
this go.
still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Oh, you poor thing pulling the hate me card.
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Because that's part of Mikan's ultimate ability, I guess. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What?
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Because of the despair disease, I'm guessing?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no
Wait, you
reason.
suspected Mikan this whole time?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Yes, say it.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you
Keep
know.
saying that.
Actually, this is a
Fourth
game!
wall break.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
This game breaks the fourth wall a lot, actually.
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Hey, that's a huge deal!
Oh, we're all ears now.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Okay, and we are going to end this episode here. Once again, Nagito has something to say, but we're going to have to wait until next time to figure out what it is. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give this video a like. Also, be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All their links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.